Welcome back, welcome back. I hope you guys doing alright. Take a nice little break at work. Shout out to the wolves and ninjas. Salute to the real ones. Alright, so I'm watching the spiritual joker, shout out Kwayen, and she's giving a reading. And she's talking about independent, truly independent women. You know? The real independence. Not the I hate men and I'm forced to do things on my own. No, I'm going to do things on my own because everyone's on their own or whatever makes them do what they do, you know? Now, this sounds very good because the situation's bad, but men like me, you know, I believe there are good women out there, and the world changed where they have to get the fuck up and do shit by themselves, and it's always kind of been like that, but now they have more of an opportunity to actually become fully autonomous and fully in control of everything. They don't have to ever be with a man. Sound the horns, you know? They actually get to choose now. See, before, a lot of people don't understand. Most women never chose men because they loved them. They chose you just because you had everything and they couldn't do shit in the world. So they have no choice but to fucking pick you. And then eventually fall in love. To me, that's the old way, you know, marrying off your daughters and it's safer and da-da-da-da-da. But we've grown as people, and nobody's just trying to be with somebody just for provisions anymore. You get it? When they changed the game and society grew, and women were allowed to own houses and get real jobs that can fucking pay for their own shit, that eliminated that whole old tradition of make sure you go get with a man that has, you know, good job, all those things, because now they can do it themselves and provide for themselves. So now they actually get to pick a man they want to be with. And that's been a big problem in man, period. Because average nigga can't be the average nigga and get a hot ass wife no more. You know? You gotta really put work in. You gotta have that money, or you gotta have such a personality where you're taking care of yourself, but she's making more money because, you know, this is the way it is for a long time now. A lot of women were pushed. Not saying they didn't do the work, but they got pushed into shit. Just like black people with affirmative action and you gotta hire, you know? And some people said, finally, it's my turn. I'm going full fucking throttle at this shit. These niggas is bums. Nobody know how to say they money. Nobody know how to be appreciative of what they got. So I'm going to excel even more because I'm from the bottom. Now, this woman, it sounds like, is such a fucking good person because she actually did what most people talk about, even men, and worked hard, got successful, owns her own house, her own car. I don't know if she owns her own business or just works and has a good position. Now, this woman has run into a group of fucking hating ass fake Kev Samuel niggas, and you's just really trying to hate this woman because she surpassed you in your brain, you know? The old dynamic of the old world never really was and never really, it ain't here no more. So a lot of men, they can't stand it. They can't stand the fact that someone, a woman, you know, can do these things, and they probably couldn't. They needed to get married, or they needed help, or whatever the case may be, right? Now, I'm not here to really talk about the problem. I'm more here to talk about another problem. Meaning, there are a lot of good women that don't have to be successful like that. And there are a lot of women that are like that. You know, there's good women, period. And it's like all women are getting a bad rap. And then a lot of men are doing goofy shit like this and making it look really worse for the rest of us. Sound the horns. Now, for me, I'm on it like more to say don't give up and hope, you know what I mean? And trying to find someone, because men that are good are faced with similar problems, and we have a similar outlook. Like, damn, where's all the good people? Like, where is it? Can I meet one good woman? Is every woman this and all that? You get it? Just like yous are probably like every man's a fucking a fuckboy or a user, a schemer, you know? And it's not like that. Now, is it a high percentage? Yes. But just like you exist, your opposite exists. It took a long time in travel for me to really know that, never see it, and get back into the game of, I gotta find this woman, you know? And I gotta show other people, like, look, man, it's gotta be true. Like, if I figured it out, and other people figured it out, then we gotta find each other, you know? And unfortunately, with the way we grew up, and the way everything is taught now, majority of successful women are not going to want to be with an average or below average man because of, you know, money and the way you want to live your dream, I guess, or, you know, but you need to wake up and live reality. Now, I don't want to come off like Red Pill Rage or Kev Samuels, even though I do believe in some of those things. I do believe a woman should be subservient to a man, and I do believe blah 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 blah. But those roles are reversed too. If you're gonna submit to me, I'm submitting to you. You know, goes both ways. That's what the Bible says. Now, life can't go back the way it was with the you know, making money is not. It's not the 90s, not the 80s, and, you know, a lot of us struggling. And a lot of women are waking up to realizing, I don't fucking want a dude with money, because all the ones I meet keep being assholes or whatever. And I'm sure you met a lot of broke men, too, that are assholes. Like I said, this being good thing doesn't have a shape, size, look, race, or value of money. Good people are good people on the low level, or the high level, or the mid level. They're good white, good black, good, you know what I mean? And people can't seem to find each other. And I'm starting to realize it's because the way we look at everything is so labeled. Then the way we look at what we project or what we see in life is, oh, this is the way I want life to be. You ain't God, you know? Meaning, everyone wants somebody perfect in their own way, but you're going to get a person. And the Lord said no one's perfect, so you should never want nobody to be perfect. Now, I'm really starting to realize from listening to women testify from ages 25 and up that are successfully taking care of themselves. Like I said, you ain't got to be a businesswoman. But you just, you go and do your thing. You ain't gone run to no man to pay your rent because you're paying your fucking rent. You're not gonna go suck dick. You're not gonna scheme. You're gonna go to work. You're gonna find another way and do this and that, right? And like I said, the outlook of what the world has done or made us put these glasses on and we can't see each other is stupid. Like, a lot of women, I realize, you fought for your independence, the feminism shit kicks in, and there ain't no good man and all that, and you gotta have your equal, and so right away y'all gotta have a dude that's up there with y'all. It's not gonna happen. It can happen for some of you, but I'm watching so many beautiful, smart women that are up and they won't pick a partner. It's the same thing like the guys that are up and they're good and they're like, oh, don't see anybody. And it's like, yo, bro, somebody's got to be out there that you could find that can look the way you want enough, be the way you want enough, and then other things they're gonna not be the perfect at, or that you may not even like the thing about them. So what? I guarantee you they're gonna pick out things they don't like about you. You are not perfect. You know, you're not. And what I realized is it's about that time. Like, good men, and I can only speak for I'm on a I'm a sweet fucking street, so I ain't nobody rich. But, good men like me, and men that are on a higher level, and no matter what, or rich, doesn't matter what level, it doesn't. We want women, you know? Some of us don't care that you're independent. The more rich a man is, the more he's gonna care if you're independent. Because if you're doing business all day and then he's doing business all night, when y'all gonna chill? When you're gonna have time, you know? And no matter who you are, man or woman, that's the most important thing about having a partner is the time you get to spend with them and they project themselves towards you, you know? So if both of you coming home one after another, well, that means, or at the same time, it could work, but I don't hear women describe that's their relationship. I want to come home and then talk about work. I want to come home and be planning the next thing. No, most people that are business people, they want to come home and chill. They already did all of that shit. They ain't got time for that. That's why opposites attract. Meaning, if you're a woman that got your shit together, stop trying to find a man that's so whatever. You know, you need a man that can have time for you, cater to your needs. So the man that has more has less time for you and is not going to cater to your needs because I don't have to. I want my needs catered to. That's the position of power. Power is meant for both sides, meaning if a woman's left on her own, she's in her own power. If she does her own thing and, you know, she's in her own power. But if you're the one with the power, you're not always going to get another powerhouse like you. You get another powerhouse like whatever, you know? Like I keep hearing all these terms, masculine women and fucking feminine men, and I'm like, yo, that's yin and yang. How don't people realize that's the relationship that's needed? You know, like a man's masculine, even if a man is the feminine one, I knock your fucking head off, dog. I'll show you how feminine I am when I rock your jaw. Get it? I'm the stronger one. You may be the stronger one in the mind and business. Get it? You're the breadwinner. But you don't got love like me. You ain't gonna pay attention like me. I'm gonna blow your fucking world with this type of love. Because no one ever gave a fuck or had enough time for you to know you. Get it? Some men actually want to do the things yous claim that yous want and that yous never get. And that's why yous don't look for it, because yous ain't never got it. You never had a man that actually gave truly a fuck about you. People cared, some people loved, but they didn't have the time to do it. You get it? That's why most relationships fail. Because you keep picking people that don't have time, you don't have time for them, your schedule is different than theirs. All these things that will make little problems, and then those little problems turn into bigger problems, you know? And I truly believe and feel very sad for a lot of women and men, you know, like myself. I may not be the most successful when it comes to financial, but when it comes to being a solid man, being dependable, learning and doing the things that women claim they want. I want a man to talk to me. I need a man to know about things and can teach me things. And are you sure you want to learn things, or you just want a man to talk and entertain you? Excuse me. Because a lot of women say that, and I'd be like, yo, when y'all going to just, like, want a man to just be chilling, you know? I'm tired of women saying goofy shit. You know? I miss the old women that used to be like, man, I want my man to rub my back. I want want my man to rub my feet. It was hard at work. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all be wanting that more than you want to talk to it, nigga. You know you don't want to hear my mouth. You don't want to hear nothing I say after when you come home from work. You want a nigga to get that bath water ready. You know what I mean? Because he been home off work, chilling, doing his thing, you know? You the breadwinner, you front most of the bills. I ain't got to do all that extra shit. I got to worry about keeping you happy, you know? Working on myself and doing other things I do. See, that's what a lot of women want and need, just like a man. The one that's busy, the one that's the breadwinner, the one doing the most of the work, they need someone that's going to cater to them so they can keep getting that money and getting that shit. Come up with good ideas. Actually invest your power and your time into that person. So that's how shit works. You get it? Nah, no one gets it. But we're starting to get it. Hopefully the children will start getting it more than we do, because it's really sad to see so many people single. I've seen so many good men that are single, talk to so many good men, not a lot, but a lot, enough. And then I've seen so many good women that are single on all levels and just been traumatized from their past. And they're like, nah, I'm not trusting that, or I'm not doing this. And it's like, I get it, because I got hurt, you know what I mean, multiple times, and I literally swore off relationships so many times, and it ain't worth it, and and then all the time, I always realize, like, it's the same thing like what the Bible said about Adam. He had everything in the world, and he didn't have Eve, and he grew sad, because human beings are meant to be together. Period. You know what I mean? Even if you ain't gonna have an actual sexual relationship, you know what I mean? People are supposed to partner up with each other. People are supposed to be with the opposite sex and be around them. It's like, I would compare it to the tree and you. Both of you give life just from breathing. The tree breathes out carbon dioxide, oxygen, you breathe that in, and then when you breathe out carbon dioxide, which is oxygen to the tree. So it lets out something so you can live, then you take it, change it, use all that oxygen, cleans your body out and pushes the carbon out of your body when you breathe. Every single time. Get it? The tree's always giving oxygen, you're always giving carbon. Opposites attract. Opposites are necessary. Me and a tree, this is why they say hug a tree. This is why they say touch the tree. It gives you fucking life. What do you give it? Life. But what do people do? Treat trees and everything around it like doesn't matter. It's not a part of your life. Yes, the fuck it is. And you need it in your life for a reason. You know? Like I said, a lot of things are caught up so much in sexual relationships and marriages. Like, I really don't understand how the fuck people just ain't even good friends anymore, you know? Whatever happened to the old, you know? I don't know. Anyway, I don't really know what to say. I'm just rambling, and I hope this inspires some type of woman or a man that may have, you know, you up in any way, any level you in, and you're like, I do kind of miss being with somebody, and if I'm not looking, then I'm never going to find this person. If I don't try to date people, if I don't try to give people a chance or whatever, well, then I'm never going to know. If I only try one type of status or look and it's not working, well, maybe I need to switch it up, period. People think it's going down a notch or settling and all this goofy, dumb shit. All these words that are dumb. Because when you meet a person and you're fucking good with each other, money and all that goofy shit doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is how you feel. Why do you think when people in love, they disappear from the world and then everybody's like, where are they? And then why do you think when they're really in love, motherfuckers can come up and lie and whatever, and people like, man, I don't give a fuck about it, because you ain't the world no more. that person's your world now. No one else in the world matters like that. That's what love really is. But you're like, I don't give a fuck about nobody else. I don't care what you say about my partner. I don't care what their status is. I don't care what they look like. This person makes me feel like that. So while you worrying about what the fuck we look like or what we're doing, yous feel like this. You got your richy rich person, but yous feel like that. You don't even have a real relationship. It's a fucking TV show image. You know? For a lot of you people that are with people, you are with your person. Don't fuck it up. You know? Might have fucked up a couple times. Y'all still together. Really try to repair your relationship or move the fuck on. You know? Just the year of moving on. A lot of people are going to move on together or separate. Doesn't matter. And the longer you hold on to these dumb things, the longer you hold on to staying single when you really don't want to be, you're just going to hurt yourself mentally and spiritually. And then later on, you might get over it, learn your lesson. But will you be able to find that person? How much time will you have left to spend with that person? You know? If you really pay attention to most love stories, most people that are actually in love, when they find each other, they don't get a long time. Someone's gonna die first. All love, all praise. Confirmation to the Most High.